Hi, I'm Katie, your safety trainer. In today's video, we're diving into a topic that affects many of us who work with or around construction sites: asphalt removal. Commonly known as blacktop, asphalt is everywhere. It's what paves our roads, driveways, and various outdoor areas. But what happens when it needs to be removed, either because it's damaged or for other construction activities? Asphalt removal isn't just about taking out the old material. It involves specific equipment and procedures that, if not handled correctly, can expose you to a variety of hazards. Today, we're going to explore the types of equipment used in the demolition process, understand the hazards specific to the asphalt removal, discuss the personal protective equipment you should wear, and go through the safe work practices needed to manage these risks effectively. Let's get started. The right equipment is not just helpful, it's essential for getting the job done efficiently and safely. Let's talk about the tools you might find at a demolition site. First up, we have the Asphalt Miller. This is a heavy-duty machine that's used to remove the top layers of asphalt roads quickly and effectively. Then there's the excavator, which is not just for digging dirt, but it can also be used to tear up asphalt with its powerful bucket. Jackhammers are probably what you picture when you think of breaking up asphalt. They're perfect for breaking down tougher sections that need more precise handling. Similarly, the circular saw and chipping hammer are crucial for cutting through and breaking up asphalt into manageable pieces. Lastly, the skid steer. A versatile machine often comes with different attachments and is used for removing the broken up asphalt and clearing debris. Each piece of equipment plays a unique role in asphalt demolition, and knowing how to operate them safely is key to preventing injuries. Enjoying this safety video? There's more where that came from on Got Safety Lite. Sign up for free and gain access to our library of over 1,800 safety videos. If we don't have the lesson you're looking for, we'll make it at no cost. Click the link to sign up today. When tackling a job like asphalt demolition, it's crucial to be aware of the various hazards involved. This isn't just about using heavy machinery. It's also about protecting yourself from the risks each task presents. First off, there's the dust. Breaking up asphalt creates a lot of it, and this dust can irritate or even damage your respiratory system. It's not just your lungs at risk. This dust and other flying debris can also irritate or harm your eyes. Then there's a risk of falling objects. As pieces of asphalt are broken up and moved, there's always a chance something could fall from a loader or get kicked up into the air, posing serious dangers. Operating or just being around heavy equipment comes with its own set of risks. You could be struck by machinery or caught between equipment if not careful. Also, climbing on and off this equipment can lead to falls if you're not vigilant. The noise is another factor. Using jackhammers or other heavy machinery can lead to hearing damage if you're not using proper ear protection. And don't forget the electrical hazards like accidental contact with overhead power lines or underground utilities, which can lead to shock or even electrocution. There's also the possibility of hitting a gas line, leading to dangerous leaks. And the vibration from tools like jackhammers can cause long-term injuries to your hands and arms, what we often refer to as vibration injuries. Lastly, if the asphalt has been sitting under the sun, it can get surprisingly hot, raising the risk of burns when handled. Each of these hazards requires attention and precaution to ensure not just your safety, but the safety of everyone on the job site. Wearing the right personal protective equipment, or PPE, isn't just good practice. It's essential for your safety. Each piece of gear serves a specific purpose to protect you from the various hazards we discussed earlier. Let's start from the top. A hard hat is crucial. It protects your head from falling objects, which is a common risk during demolition. Next, you'll want to shield your eyes with safety glasses or goggles to keep out that flying dust and debris. Hearing protection like earplugs or earmuffs is a must-have when you're operating loud equipment like jackhammers. It's all too easy to overlook the gradual damage loud noise can cause until it's too late. Don't forget your hands. Gloves are necessary to protect from cuts, abrasions, and burns, especially when handling hot materials or operating vibrating tools. Reflective clothing is important too, especially in busy work areas. It ensures you're visible to other crew members and operators of heavy machinery. For respiratory protection, depending on the amount and type of dust, you might need a dust mask or a more robust respirator. This is critical in preventing inhalation of harmful particles. Lastly, steel-toed boots are essential. They protect your feet from heavy falling objects, sharp debris, and even burns. Before you put on any PPE, always check it for wear or damage. If something's worn out or damaged, report it to your supervisor immediately. Remember, damaged PPE won't offer you the full protection you need and should never be worn. Whether it's a road or any other kind of asphalt flooring, there are several best practices you need to follow to ensure not just your safety, but also the safety of everyone around you. First things first, always start by calling 811 to ensure all underground utilities are identified and marked before any digging begins. This can prevent serious accidents like striking gas lines or electrical cables. It's also crucial to familiarize yourself with the owner's or operator's manuals for each piece of equipment you'll be using. If anything is unclear about the manuals, don't hesitate to ask your supervisor for guidance. Before you begin, take a thorough look around your work area for potential hazards, such as overhead power lines or other obstructions. Any hazards you identify should be reported to your supervisor immediately, and then corrected or mitigated according to your company's policies. If your project affects traffic, make sure to set up all necessary warning signs and barriers in line with the local and state Department of Transportation or DOT requirements. If you're unsure about the correct setup for traffic control, again, your supervisor is your go-to resource. Inspect all demolition equipment for any signs of wear, damage, or tampering. Equipment that doesn't pass inspection should be reported and not used until it's been repaired or replaced. Ensure all attachments on heavy equipment are secured properly as per the manufacturer's instructions and your company's policies. This helps prevent accidents involving unsecured equipment. Stay constantly aware of your surroundings, especially when working on the ground near or while operating heavy machinery. Use a spotter for heavy equipment operation whenever necessary, and make sure there's clear communication between spotters and operators. Always maintain 3 points of contact when getting on or off equipment to prevent falls. Follow the manufacturer's instructions and your company's guidelines when using any tools or equipment. To minimize dust, which can be a major hazard, use wet demolition methods when possible. Never walk or let anyone walk underneath lifted loads or equipment attachments. And always ensure heavy equipment operators see you and have stopped the equipment before approaching. Finally, dispose of or recycle removed asphalt according to all applicable local, state, and federal regulations and your company's policies. Proper disposal not only keeps you safe, but also protects the environment. To wrap up, asphalt, or blacktop as it's often called, is a staple in constructing roadways, driveways, parking lots, and other outdoor surfaces. But there will be times when this durable material needs to be removed. Removing asphalt is a task that comes with its own set of risks and hazards, from dust and debris to heavy machinery. To keep these risks to a minimum and prevent injuries, it's crucial to wear the appropriate personal protective equipment, or PPE, and to use all tools and equipment correctly, according to the manufacturer's instructions and your company's policies. This ensures not only your safety, but also the safety of those around you. If you ever have any questions about a specific project or procedure, don't hesitate to ask your supervisor. That's all for today's lesson. If you found this video helpful, join us on social media for more tips and safety practices. And remember, whatever your task at hand, stay safe out there. The right equipment is not just helpful, it's essential for getting the job done. Get that job done. Each piece of gear serves. Next, we'll want to wheel. We're going to want to do that for you. This is critical in preventing inhalation of harmful particles. It's also crucial to familiarize yourself with the owners or operators.